Good morning, everyone. How are you, my favorite tree lovers? Uh, so, just a super quick note. I am having to be on my porch again because we have rain expected this morning, and I just don't have good enough covering outside for my computer. And other than that, also, my neighbor is mowing his lawn, and which is not a problem. And I promise he will be done soon. But you know, this is real life. This is how it goes. So we're just gonna go with it. I do have my neighbor's awesome tree in the background here, though. So I really wanted that. Had to be out of the element, so here I am. And I'm so happy that you are with me today. It's all just, it's all part of life, you know? And well, I really love those meditations where everything is quiet, everything seems perfectly orchestrated. It's not always how life is. So I'm not worried about it. I am just bringing it to our attention this morning. So, so here we go. Um, we are talking today about tranquil beauty. And before we get into too much more about tranquil beauty, I do want to do our very first meditation of letting go of the outside world. So I am going to start with that, like I always do. And, you know, no matter where you are, whether you're inside or outside and dealing with life events that have come up, um, let's go ahead and either close your eyes or just, kind of take out, look down a little bit, take out one extra little bit of a sensory perception that we have. So, taking a couple of deep breaths as well, moving your shoulders if you need to, adjusting your hips, and letting go of that outside world to be present in yourself right here, right now. And taking another breath, connecting into this moment, and definitely connecting in with yourself and with everyone around, with everyone that is joining us on this, everyone that will be joining us in this meditation, and all of the trees. And open your eyes if you haven't already done so. Just feeling that warmth and comfort, and just that connectedness of all of us being together. And thank you for that. Thank you so much for being here with me. You know, one of the other things that I get asked quite often about this is how do I do it, especially the ones in wintertime when it's really, really, really cold. So I'm just going to show you. I have a blanket, and that's normally wrapped around my legs just a bit, just to help keep me warmer because, excuse me, uh, you know, so often with meditations, it's again, everyone has this perception of, well, I have to do it in clothes like this, and I have to sit down in this proper pose. Well, to me, being mindful and being in connection with yourself for a meditation really is knowing your body, knowing if you get warm or cold during a meditation. So I know that I get chilly and it gets cold outside. And today I have a lightweight blanket. Sometimes I have like a full on winter blanket wrapped around my legs because it's cold. And for me to be comfortable, and when I'm in my own personal meditations, I want to be comfortable and take care of myself. But in giving you the best, I need to take care of myself as well. So, hence a blanket. So now you know how I really take care of myself through all of these. And today it's springtime now, and there have been really bad allergies, and I can see already my computer is covered with pollen. Yikes! Um, but you know, so if I sneeze too, that's going to be a part of it. It's everyday life. All right, so let's get into. I'm super excited about this Tranquil Beauty. So I pulled out from the online version of Webster's Dictionary the definitions of beauty and the definition of tranquility. So I'm just going to read those off to you. So the definition of tranquility is free from agitation in spirit or mind, or free from disturbance or turmoil. And you know, when I reference all those things about internal well-being and internal calm, that's really what I'm going, or you know, that mental aspect of connecting in right now. You know, letting go of that outside world. That's all a part of what I am referring to with this. And that letting go of the brain chatter that we can all get. Brain chatter is a big one. So it is that free from agitation. And if you're having lots of brain chatter that's holding you back, well, then that can be agitating. So that tranquility is free from agitation in spirit or mind. And I kind of like to add in there also in your body as well. Pains can be agitating as well. So that's just my personal addition to this. Now for the online version of Webster's Dictionary for the definition of beauty. It is the quality or aggregate of qualities in a person or thing that gives pleasure to the senses or pleasurably exalts the mind or spirit. Wow. Okay, so it's also a particularly graceful, ornamental, or excellent quality. A brilliant, extreme, or egregious example, for instance. Uh, so there are different ways of using what beauty is. Beauty is that whatever you look at. You know, for me, okay, trees, they're beautiful to me. So that's one of my versions of beauty. It gives me great pleasure to see trees. So there's that aspect with it. Um, there's what is it, the ornamental or the beautiful or brilliant, extreme, egregious example, or for instance with it. Um, so you know, I went for a walk in the park and saw a beautiful tree. Um, and I'm really not, when I refer to beauty, I am not referring to, you know, to just what we perceive in other people or anything like that, you know, that outward expression. To me, it's that inward heartfelt part, and then that is what radiates out. Uh, and as many of you know, I do a lot of other parts with my business as well. I with being the esthetician, my idea is to have your skin looking the best for you. Not that you have to have some external view of what everyone else perceives as beautiful. It's what you are comfortable with that. So it really is all tied together for me. So Tranquil Beauty, a free from agitation, internal part that gives you pleasure. It's pretty cool to me. So, what are we going to do with this meditation today? I want to have 3 more meditations with this. The first one is going to be um, really, I want you to connect on that deep, deep level of finding tranquility. Okay? And I understand I'm starting with a really, really hard one first. Uh, Hopefully, you're in a spot. I know you're in a spot that you can look out and see. Maybe it's not a tree. Not everyone has trees in their backyard. I understand that. uh, but something, and maybe it's a plant, or maybe it's even just a picture of your favorite tree. That works so well also. But I want you to take this first meditation and sit in tranquility with a picture, or with a tree. And if you need to, sometimes it's wise to kind of just reach out and touch it. Just touch that tree. It's okay. Maybe it's a fingertip or just your hand. Maybe you lean up against it. Just engage with that tree. And let's really go in and spend some time with ourselves in our internal tranquility, finding our um, being free from agitation within our mind and our body and our spirit. So I invite you to close your eyes, compounding your levels of comfort and total calm, and enjoy your meditation. Good. And slowly open your eyes now. And notice, something else within your body. A lot of times with things like this, it's a way, what people first start to notice is that their mind just is a little bit more calm. It's easier to get in a deep breath and your shoulders release a bit. So those are the most common ways that people tell me that they feel this. Um, so notice that. You can always leave me comments and fun things like that. I always really appreciate it. Um, and it's very, very helpful as well for other people if you do leave comments, because then they can continue to learn from that as well. Ah, so next, what are we going to do? It's probably a pretty easy one to figure out. I want to go into a meditation where you are nurturing, connecting with whatever it is you're needing the most in this right now, but your internal beauty. Okay? So I invite you to close your eyes again. Taking another breath, another deep connecting breath for yourself, and finding internal beauty. And if you need to look at trees and to see that, then use that. But I want you to connect with something that you find extremely beautiful and bring that quality to yourself as well, both internally, which then thrives to the external as well. Enjoy. How have you found your internal beauty now? connected with it differently? Has it expanded for you? I'd love to hear how this has expanded or shifted for you. Again, I love hearing these things because then it makes me a better teacher. Just makes me better able to guide you. If you need to stay in this space of, eyes closed and meditation, then please do so. Uh, maybe come up a little bit from your meditation, as it's always so compounding to go then back into it again. I know I love the way that feels. And so I just want to get into our final meditation right now, which is always with our affirmations or verbiage or whatever we want to call it. And I'm going to do them in a couple different formats, like I do, just to help with that internalization of it with your brain and your subconscious mind as well. I just love working with things that way, just so you really get it. I just like giving you the best options available. So if you have come up again from your meditation, then I ask that you go back into your meditation now, closing your eyes, becoming very, very comfortable, connecting with your trees, taking a breath, nourishing that internal beauty, expanding upon that tranquility that you have within, and knowing that it is pleasurable for you to live in tranquility. It is pleasurable for you to live in tranquility. Now saying to yourself, it is pleasurable for me to live in tranquility. I respect my beauty. Saying to yourself, I respect my beauty. I respect your beauty. Saying to yourself, I thrive in my tranquil beauty. I thrive in my tranquil beauty. And I know that you thrive in your tranquil beauty. Taking another couple peaceful breaths for yourself, and allowing anything that just isn't your tranquil beauty, just to let it kind of bubble and fizzle out. Uh, just be that happy, 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 calm, tranquil version. You know, it's the way to do it. I know that there's just a lot of crap that goes around with that, though. I get it. I get real life. And I just personally choose to find the good instead of the other stuff, even though I realize it's there. I figure, how else can I best serve people, the world, anything, if I'm unhappy all the time? So I personally choose that happiness, even in the surroundings of not so happy. So that's my 2 cents on that. But tranquil beauty, you are that. I know you are. Um, I'm gonna just kind of sit for a moment. I'm just gonna really let you look at that pretty tree behind me as I start to wrap everything up here. And I am so thankful to know you. And if we don't know each other in person, then reach out a bit, okay? Let's connect, definitely. If I do know you personally, then thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. 10,000 thank yous on that. So happy to have you in my life. Um, Beyond that, I'm going to wrap this up. Know that you are loved. Know that trees are amazing and you are amazing. And thank you for everything. So, have an absolutely wonderful day and live long and prosper. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.